it, I'm not doing this. I'm protecting. See how that kind of drives his arm? Now keep pushing. See how it pushes his face away? It's a very sneaky move. You're just here, and you don't punch, you just put your hand in his face like that. And it is a punch, I mean that'll still hurt him, but if you look, I'm completely covered. I also change my level, so I am slightly under the arm, and it just keeps going. And what happens is, maybe from here I can't reach him, but as he throws the punch and I turn my hip and change levels, he's coming into me. So this is exactly where I can hit him. Now as he keeps driving once again, you'll see it does, all of a sudden I am in range. So here I'm out of range, can't reach, he throws a punch, change level slightly, and I'm in range. I'm going to show just something else really quickly about overhooks, and how typically all of these, except for this last one, set up overhooks, and just the 3 different levels of overhooks that you can get. So if he throws that punch, I can get my overhook really deep. Okay, so anytime I stuff the arm, I'm going to be in a position here to just wrap the arm. This makes it really hard for him to throw again. Okay, so the 3 places I can get it are really deep, right here, right on the elbow, and then loose, like right here. Sometimes the arm will bend, and I'll get it right here. Okay, but that's kind of in between the loose one. That really depends on his arm bending. So those are the 3 areas you'll get it. I can show it on this side. So I step in, I can get it deep, right? And if he underhooks, that's fine also. I can get it right on the elbow, and I can get it loose, which if his arm bends this way, is this. Okay? I'm going to show how that happens from all of them. So here, I obviously just come over. From this one, I just slide over. And from the elbow, I just slide over. From the other side, this one, I just slide over. This one, I just slide over. And look, when I throw this one, I look at his arm. I face him. I face this arm. That's how much power comes into it. Then the elbow, and I just slide over. Okay? And at the same time, I could be pushing his face away and a lot of other things. The thing with an overhook is, a lot of the time you see people throw that one, they come in, and you see that on the overhook, they stay like this. They clinch, and they stay face to face, and they try and start turning the guy from here. The truth is, when I get an overhook, the first thing I want to do is when I get here and I get this overhook, you see how I'm already turning myself to drive him out? I never stay face to face with him. I turn. My overhook is always, I'm trying to face, the second I get this overhook, I'm trying to drive down my hip, step in front, and face the same direction as him. This controls the range, like his hips completely. And it circles him, makes him lose his balance. If I just do this, start fighting, like it starts becoming like a clinch fight here. Maybe we could throw knees, both of us, and everything, but I'm not actually getting an advantage. I might stuff this arm so he can't throw more, but at the second I go here and I go here, he's off balance here. It's very easy for me from here, if I can reach this arm, to just step block this leg, or just keep driving him and whizzer him down into the ground, step in from here and throw him a million things to launch him with that overhook. The second overhook, here, if I start losing it and I get it by the elbow, once again, I acknowledge this hand, I might hit him, but then what I'm doing is I'm pushing, boom, right into the shoulder, coming under, and I'm doing this. From under, on the shoulder, and once again, I have to make sure I clear this hand, right? So I can't just go right into it. Here, I'll get hit. So what I do is I come here, this happens, whatever, I hit him with my elbow, and then boom, I come into it. I drive into the arm and push on the shoulder. You can feel the pressure, just tap when you feel like it's going to break. Okay, there you go. You can also turn and use a knife for your arm. So instead of just doing this, a lot of the time I'll circle my arm like this and cut with the knife. I'll do it on this side. So I get to here, and I'm a little more loose this time. If you look, okay, I'm right on his elbow. So this hand comes to hit, whatever, I check it, doesn't matter what I do, I hit his face, but the lock is here. Driving the shoulder and pushing and squeezing. and you can just,
Yeah.
yeah, you just squeeze and push. The arm will break. For the loose one, what you kind of do once again you're here, you're loose, you couldn't step in enough, is to do that same thing where you drive it so that you can get under here, right? So you want this to bend as we previously saw it here. This won't necessarily break.
It's really comfortable.
It's really comfortable. You see I'm stepping on his foot also so he can't get away. If I lose his foot, he can kind of step and get out of it. But on this side, okay, sorry, on this side again. But if I get it here, and I hit him and he bends his arm, right? I can just drop it, and then, depending how he moves, there it bent the other way, but if it bends this way, I just clasp, and I'm stepping on his foot, he can't move, and I just crank up, it'll pop his shoulder, I'll just keep holding it from the other side. So I'm here, and if you look at the arm position, it's right here. I can, boom, smack him in the face, break his arm. If he tries to throw that punch, I just crank the arm more, he can't. And I can let go for a second to block it, sorry. Is it hurting?
No.
Okay, I'll hold it here. I can, theoretically, it's in that same position. I have it. He throws it. I can still always check this arm, headbutt, hit the bicep here, and do whatever I want. I can still go to other things. But it's just one of many positions. This one is a little harder to get because it drives through. So he's going to follow through with that punch. With that one, it's going to be lost. But what you are going to get is a lot of other things. And you are already damaging him just off putting your hand in his face. So that's different ways to deal with overhooks. There's a few, I mean, haymakers or hooks. And remember, if we are this close and he throws a hook, it's the same thing. It works the exact same way. Right? You can throw this elbow right into here. If he throws it on this side, instead of throwing it into his face, you can hit him right in the bicep with it. Boom. This will damage his arm. He won't want to throw any more punches after that. And you can see already his arms are just off, and we're going light. His arms are getting tired. And remember, all of these are very easy, even when you're sparring, even with MMA gloves on. It's pretty easy when he has MMA gloves on, and I have MMA. Just go boom, punch him in the face, or hit him, palm strike him in the face, and then just get control and move into your clinch. So yeah, try it out. Give it a shot.